severe weather risk. It's especially important, Chris, because that risk starts at bedtime and lasts through about sunrise first thing on Sunday. So, of course, with things nocturnal, that's when we need folks to have the Way 31 Storm Tracker weather app. I will be here personally tracking all of it on air, so I need you all to stay updated on that one.
Those nighttime storms, considering our how prone we are in this area to have this kind of weather, those nighttime storms are disturbing, and so
they
always
sure are.
be alert. Have ways to get your information.
Without question, yes. And I will say I've gotten several emails and texts. I'm very scared. I'm very scared. You do not need to be scared, right. Not even for 1 second. That's why our team is here. We're not going anywhere. I just told you I'm not going anywhere. Just stay informed with us and have a safety plan in place, and that's going to help really calm those nerves. Right now, we're sitting in a caution day. Tomorrow as well. Today, it's the rain and storms. Tomorrow, an upgraded severe weather risk. But hey, take a look at Sunday. Things are back in the green. We're going to be cloudy, but the weather will be much calmer. So we just have a couple of days of some messy situations, and then we're going to get back to our regularly scheduled program of sunshine and cool weather before too long. Right now on 31 triple Doppler, 517, I'm tracking a line stretching east into Sand Mountain, bringing some rain. Also tracking a pretty solid cluster in southern Tennessee and in the shoals of that rain as well. Right now it is just rain. It's also coupled with gusty wind. Wind gusts right now about 40 miles an hour. 40, that's exactly right. It's all coming with a cold front today. That front moves through in the late morning, close to the afternoon. At that point, we start to see those winds taper just a little bit, but they're still gusting at about 30 miles an hour. So if you're headed out this morning, note that you have rain, you have cloud cover, gloomy conditions, and a whole lot of wind. It's not ideal right now, and it's not going to be ideal pretty much at any point today. Feeling like 42 in Huntsville, 41 in Gunnersville, warmer over to our west. Feeling like 50 right now in Moulton. All that to say, bundle up. Rain continues this morning, kind of in a scattered nature. By 7 a.m., that's when I'm tracking a line pushing into the shoals. This front is a little unique. It's very linear when it stretches into the shoals, becomes much more sloppy as we head towards the afternoon, bringing a range of rain all across the Tennessee Valley as we approach lunchtime. Then somewhat returns to its linear form in the late afternoon. By 5 p.m., I'm tracking that line moving along and east of I-65. It stretches into Sand Mountain shortly thereafter, and by 8 o'clock, it's essentially out of our way. So today, rain and storms gone by the time you're heading to dinner time, to bed, that general vicinity. Our high temperature today, 56 degrees. Those winds will die down as we head through the day. They're staying strong, though, and those rain chances are staying equally as strong. Tomorrow brings us a severe weather risk. To our south and west, southwest Mississippi is who's seeing the greatest threat. But we here in the valley are looking at an increased threat. Now, yesterday when we spoke, we were all in this green level 1 out of 5. Now our southwestern counties are in a level 2 out of 5 risk for that severe weather. Our greatest threats tomorrow are torrential rain and gusty wind. We're talking about 2.5 to about 3.5 inches of rain expected between today and tomorrow. However, the threat for hail and tornadoes is not zero. They're not especially high, but they are not zero. So that is a threat that I am watching for tomorrow on both accounts. Let's talk about your Saturday. In the morning and into the afternoon, we're pretty much dry. A few pockets of light rain, but for the most part, it's just cloud cover for all of us, even through lunch. Shortly after lunch, that's when we start to see some pockets of heavier rain. This is 3 o'clock on your Saturday, develop in our southern counties. As we head closer to dinner time, clusters of very heavy rain are now pushing into the region. These are still not severe. We could have 1 or 2 embedded thunderstorms, but we're not talking a severe weather risk. 9 p.m., that's when the cold front pushes into the shoals, and that's where we could see the aforementioned severe weather risks. This tracks east, taking its time. It's about midnight before it gets just east of I-65, tracks into Sand Mountain just after midnight. This bowing edge, this is where we see concerning factors. That stretches into Georgia out of our way by about 2 o'clock in the morning on Sunday. All that rain is out of the way by about sun up. We'll keep 1 or 2 pockets of light rain, but at that point, it's just a little bit of drizzle on your Sunday morning. By the time we get to New Year's Eve on Tuesday, we're warm. A cold front moves through in the late afternoon, and we're kickstarting 2025 with sunshine and below average temperatures.